Welcome to A Thought for Thursday. I'm the Reverend Gary Simmons here at St George's Church in Glasgow. There might be a few more of these on Thursday, but I won't overpromise. Yes, it's November the 5th, bonfire night, fireworks. No big displays. Many people may be back in their own gardens. I remember that growing up. Quite a long time ago, the smell of bonfire, friends and neighbours round, hot potatoes and sausages, mum's ginger cake and drinks, and an assortment of fireworks, much smaller scale than today's massive fireworks. But Catherine wheels, jumping jacks, sparklers, Roman candles, single rockets. Some were pretty, some were loud, some were naff. It's also today the beginning of a further lockdown in England, with all that that's bringing to our lives, to our communities and to our homes, and also to our hearts. Perhaps a mixture of fear, uncertainty, resignation, resolve, wanting to help and care where we can, along with knowing that we can't be with all the people we want to be, whom we love at this time, and hoping it won't be for too long. Today is also the launch by the Church of England of a focused month of prayer for our nation, communities and lives, and especially those serving on the front line and in government. An encouragement to consider some kind of fast every Thursday and to offer a prayer, just a short prayer, every day around 6 o'clock in the evening, wherever we are. I'd need help for that. How might we do it? Back to those fireworks. There's something in the Bible which could be described as God's great firework. God's great firework, the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit, not some weird, strange, scary, ghost-like force, but simply the promised gift of Jesus, poured out on the day of Pentecost for all who are open to him. The presence, power, and love of Jesus living in us and through us. I'll have some of that, please. And in these days that we're facing, here are just 4 things that are promised through the Holy Spirit. Firstly, he is with us. Jesus said to his disciples, God will give you another comforter to be with you forever, the Spirit of truth. That's the presence of Jesus, the comfort of Jesus, a peace that passes all understanding. Second thing that's promised that the Holy Spirit does, we are God's children. The Spirit himself, Paul writes, testifies with us that we are God's children. We're not alone. We're part of his family. We belong to God. Jesus again said to his disciples, I won't leave you as orphans. You will belong forever in God's family. Thirdly, he pours in God's love. How we might need that each and every day in what lies ahead. Again, Paul wrote, God has poured out his love into our hearts by the Holy Spirit, whom he has given us. And lastly, he helps us to pray. The Spirit helps us in our weakness, Paul wrote to the Christians in Rome. We do not know what we ought to pray, but the Spirit himself intercedes for us with groans that words cannot express. If you're anything like me, over past months and in the future, I know there'll be times when I simply don't know what to pray, what people are passing through, holding people before God who are suffering, want to see change in seemingly unchanging situations. And sometimes we're lost for words. It overwhelms us. The pain or the immensity is too much. This is a wonderful promise that when we haven't got the words, God by his Spirit is praying there with us and for us and knows exactly how to pray. Be encouraged in that. So, every morning when we get up, light the blue touch paper of the Holy Spirit by praying simply, Holy Spirit, help me today. God bless you.